and gentlemen, and welcome. You know, our program is being shown in a number of countries throughout the world, and I think I would be remiss if I didn't say hello to some of our viewers overseas in their own languages. So the other night I did a little homework at home, and so here goes. How do you do? What do you say, Gav? Well, now, the top of the evening and the rest of the night to yourselves. Bonsoir, madame et messieurs. Comment va? Buonasera. Guten Abend. Gott Qual. And to our friends in Brooklyn, well, it's certainly nice that you could drop in for a regular visit, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean? Well, tonight our guests are the lovely Diahann Carroll and one of our favorite funny men, Don Knotts. Oh, by the way, the little Klinger sisters will also be with us a little later on in the show. But right now, Don is going to join us as we look in on our old friend, Jerome. You remember the shy, retiring Jerome? Well, like so many men today, Jerome is a member of the Army Reserves. And this week, for the first time in his life, he's left the comforts of his home to go out on active duty. Now, it's only for 2 weeks, really, but the first taste of Army life can be, oh, so scary.
Old man sunshine, listen you. Don't you tell me dreams come true. Just try it, and I'll start a riot. Beatrice Fairfax, don't you dare ever tell me he will care. I am certain it's the final curtain. I never want to hear from any cheerful Pollyannas who'll tell you fate supplies a mate. It's all bananas. They're writing songs of love, but not for me. The lucky stars above, but not for me. With love to lead the way, I found more clouds of gray than any Russian play could guarantee. I was a fool to fall and get that way. Hi-ho, alas, and also lack-a-day. Although I can't dismiss the memory of his kiss, I know he's not for me. All began so well. Ah, what an end. This is the time a girlie really needs. Oh, when every happy plot ends with a marriage note, but there's no time for, no, not for me. This is my first affair, so please be kind. Handle my heart with care. Oh, please be kind. If you leave me, dear, you know my heart would lose
just beautiful.
Thank you.
Hey, knock, knock.
Who's there?
Sam and Janet.
Sam and Janet who?
Sam and Janet evening. And it's certainly in Janet when you're here.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Hank.
Hank who?
Thank you very much.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Vera.
Vera who?
Vera gonna get arrested if we keep telling these jokes. But we better sing, Paul. Up above my head, there is music in the air. Up above my head, there is music in the air. Up above my head, there is music in the air. And I really do believe there's a heaven somewhere. Up above my head, there is music in the air. Up above my head, there is music in the air. Up above my head, there is music in the air. And I really do believe there's a heaven somewhere. Can't you hear that song? It's ringing loud and clear. Can't you hear that song? It's ringing loud and clear. The heavenly song is ringing loud and clear. And I really do believe that my heaven is near. When the saints go marching in, when the saints
Above my head,
marching
yeah.
in,
There's music in the air.
I wanna
Can't you hear that heavenly song?
number.
Loud and strong. Well, I know there's heaven. I know there's heaven. There's a heaven somewhere.
When the saints marching in, go marching in. When the saints saints come marching in. Wanna be there. When that long saints go marching in. You shout when it hits you, yes indeed. Oh, baby, you shout when it hits you, yes, indeed.
That spirit hits you. You'll shout hallelujah. When it hits you, you'll holler. Yeah.
Up above my head, there is music in the air. There is music in the air. Up above my head, there is music in the air. There is music in the air. Up above my head, there is music in the air.
And I really do believe.
And I really do believe.
I believe there's a
Well, now, behind the sawdust and the gay balloons of the circus, there is another circus world, a world of dark lights, excitement, and danger. Our dancers will now give you Tony Chomley's choreographic impression of this bizarre other world, which always can be found in the shadows of the big top. to another exciting evening with the Kindeshby Light Opera Company. Well, this is America's most talented and poverty-stricken theatrical group. Now, for tonight's performance, ladies and gentlemen, we wish to announce a change and a departure from our usual policy of musical comedies. First of all, I must explain to you, we have no orchestra. Well, that was not my fault. After all, I misplaced the pawn tickets for the instruments. Well, and later on, also our singer, Mr. Rudolf Kratzmeyer, cannot be with us tonight. I don't know why. Some difficulty involving fingerprinting and a big police dog. You see, ladies and gentlemen, we travel around a lot, and who knew that in this state it is illegal to steal a watch in a bus station? I did not know that. We'll miss you, Rudolph. A mezzo-soprano like you, we won't find so soon. And now, about tonight's drama, ladies and gentlemen, let me find my program, which... Tonight, our program and our play is a historical drama of the tender courtship between a handsome prince and his lovely princess. And this takes place in the romantic Middle European kingdom of Oblivia. Now we have curtain going up on Send Me No Schnitzel.
Let's get down to cases, my dear Count. It is no secret that unless your princess marries by 12 o'clock tonight, she will lose her title, her crown jewels, and all of her vast estates.
And, my dear Prime Minister, unless your prince raises a great deal of money by 12 o'clock tonight, your entire country will be bankrupt.
Sir, it is essential that we arrange a marriage forthwith, or both our kingdoms are lost.
But how can we? My beautiful princess will only marry for love, and your prince rebels at even the thought of marriage.
I think I have found a way. This decanter contains something concocted by our royal chemist. It is a love potion.
A love potion?
Yes. Our two subjects have but to take one sip, and then they fall instantly and madly in love with each other.
Magnificent. But what is in the other decanter?
The antidote. One sip, and they fall out of love. This keeps them in our power. Summon your princess while I go fetch my prince, and let us get to the task at hand.
It shall be as you say.
Your Highness, Your Royal Highness, Prince Fritzl, please to enter.
I only have one life to live. Let me live it as a blonde.
Sire, I implore you, if you wish to continue the joys and privileges of a prince, you will have to be married by midnight tonight.
I told you never to mention marriage in front of my royal face.
Sire, you must. There is not a penny in the royal treasury. You must marry a rich princess by midnight tonight, or they will foreclose the castle.
I won't marry you. If you try to make me, I'll flap my arms and fly away. I keep trying.
Begging your pardon, sire. The Princess Ilona respectfully requests an audience with His Royal Highness.
The princess is here now? I'll hold my breath until my face turns blue.
But sire, she is charming and attractive and wealthy beyond belief. All I ask is that you have one little drink with her.
Well, all right. One little drinky poo and then out.
Very well, sire. Send in Her Royal Highness, Princess Ilona von Schmeckenwasser.
Greetings from my people in the land of... from here, you little princess! Out! Well, let me see the man I am supposed to marry, please. Let me see the bargain here, huh? Say, you page boy, go tell the prince that the beauty sweetie princess is here.
How dare you?
Your Highness, this is the prince.
Oh, you're putting me on here. This little baby is a prince?
I am a prince and I'm gonna be a king.
I seen better kings than you in a pinochle deck.
Guard!
So you're a ruler, huh? Well, go back in the pencil box.
Guard!
You little shrimp cocktail, what you are?
Guard! Put her in the moat with the rest of the alligators.
Say, Princey, do you save stamps?
Yes.
Well, here's one for your collection.
I beg of you, restrain yourselves. Why not have one little drink together to demonstrate the friendship of our two great nations?
I don't drink with no tinker toys.
Do you have a prescription for that face?
Oh, come on. You're going to get overthrown, you know. I'm going to take the throne and hit you over the head.
Yeah, strudel face.
You potato sack, you.
Yeah.
Now, please, give me room for my bellows here.
I hate you.
Why, you hate me. I hate you worse than poison. I hate you.
I hate you.
You Raune haben Sie
you.
geflügen. Das
I hate
Haus
your
mit
hate.
den Zeichen haben Sie geflügen. Was schrei, you little peewee. I hate you.
Oh.
Sweetheart, 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 will you love me ever? Will you remember the night when we were
Oh, Ilona Schmeckenwasser, I love you more than my kingdom, more than my blue bunny blanket.
Oh, Princey, baby. Princey, baby, I feel like I am floating on a cloud of chicken fat.
How about another drink, baby?
Oh, yeah, boy, when you go, Princey.
Oh, no, I think she's got the hate potion.
Happiness is a thing called Schmeckenwasser.
Yeah, I will give you love, I will give you polka dots, I will give you moonbeams. I will give you a rap in the mouth, you dirty crook, you!
What happened to the moonbeams and the polka dots?
If you ever get to see them, boy, if you ever come near me again, you'll see
Ilona, I
them.
love you. Put me down. Put me down. Stop, Ilona. I love you.
Take this drink, Princess. You'll feel better.
Yeah, I think I feel better every time. Sweetheart, sweetheart, sweetheart.
Oh, won't you join us in a drink to our happiness?
Thank you.
Sweetheart, sweetheart, sweetheart. And so, ladies and gentlemen, so ends another performance of the Kindeshby Light Opera Company. And I'd like to explain something, ladies and gentlemen. During our drama, we heard some mutterings in the audience. Now, let me reassure you, ladies and gentlemen, that should you want your money back, forget it. And so, good night. And the same to you. I'm crazy about that sound he makes. You know, huh? You know what happens? Howie comes on the show and he has a funny sound like that, and the whole crew picks it up. Well, for a period of a couple of months last year, everybody was going, oh, oh. We had some sound like that. Now it's beep, 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 beep. Talking about funny sounds, that's a nice segue, isn't it? Now, I wonder if you'd be interested in finding out how we did those funny voices, you know, that you heard on the puppet thing. Well, it's very complicated. It isn't really complicated. It isn't complicated at all, but it has a great deal of complications, which in turn have yet to be described in the event of the modulatory frequency of the transitory effect of the saluant, which comes in the own place of the sound, which is the 776 decibels of the cycle and the ultra-high frequency having yet returned from, that comes out with it. Beep, 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 beep. Same thing, all the cycles. If you understand what I just said, please write me a letter. No, it's really true, because we had to record it at twice the speed. It was played back at twice the speed that it was recorded. I got to think about that for a minute. Wait a minute. We recorded it at half the speed, then it was played back at twice the speed. And you should see the faces we had to make when we were doing it, because you have to talk like that. And then it comes out. You want to hear it? I got to show it to you. Howie, Sherry, why don't you come out here and we'll try something. Now, how do you do?
How do you do?
How do you do?
Hi, Dan.
Howie Morris, Sherry Lewis. How do you do? You know, I would like to explain to the audience sitting at home about the two stools.
Oh, dear.
No, I really would.
You're going to see how big I really am.
Now, this is very, very strange. Now, I find myself, I watch the show occasionally on Wednesday night when I'm not looking at the other... and I find myself always kind of, you know, sitting below somebody I'm working with. Like last week when we had Lucille Ball on the show, I'm taller than Lucille is, but yet I found myself sitting lower, and we finally worked it out. Now, if I were to stand here, see, I am now taller than Sherry, and I'm taller than Howie. See?
I don't know.
Now, it works out. Let's bring the two stools in here. One here and one over here. You sit over here a minute, Howie.
Me?
No, you come on this side, Sherry.
Yeah?
Yes.
I may
Right
get
there.
rained on.
musical
All right, now wait a minute. I sit in front of you.
Yeah.
All right?
Right.
Now you watch us, measure us now, right?
All right.
Okay, let's sit down. Isn't that strange?
You can be taller than he is.
Well, you know why that is? I have a short torso. Well, it's true. Sherry, come here a minute. Now, would you, if you had to bet, would you bet that I was taller than she was? Huh? Sit down. I tell you, it's kind of scary.
Funny.
Well, that's what we had to do with the voices, really, because we were recording.
That's what we're going to do with the voices?
No, I tell you what we're going to do with the voices. We're going to move this out, move that one out. We're going to move this in here, and we're going to go back in here, and here we are right back again. Now, when we sang, "You are my sunshine, my only sunshine, you make me happy, you make me gay," we had to sing, "You are my sun," and we had to hold our faces like that. Otherwise, you wouldn't get the sound. I'll show you how it sounds, right? Well, I want to just remind you of something. Fellas, would you run some of the tape, you know, of the number itself? And then we will just hold our faces right here, and we'll show them what we mean when we get that funny sound, right? Yeah. All right. Now, you got to get an oval sound, otherwise it spreads out too much.
We going to do it now?
No, we're not going to do it. We're just going to watch it.
My only sunshine, you make me happy when skies are gray.
You see? Now, we sang it like this. You. And, okay. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy. Your skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take and we talk like that. If I had to talk to Lamb Chop, she would say,
What's the matter with you?
right?
I don't know then.
Play it back. Yes, play it back. Just keep looking.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy. Your skies are gray. You never know deep how much I love you. Please don't take and we talk like that. If I had to talk to Lamb Chop, she would say.
We've been receiving a lot of letters from kids. And some of the questions the kids ask are absolutely incredible. Don't you smile at me like that. It's true. I'll sing you a song about it, okay? Paul? The questions children ask are the darndest questions you ever heard. Some can really set you on your ear. Like, for instance, where did I come from? Did you hatch me? Why do I have to kiss my Uncle Herman? Why do you whisper when you tell a joke? Questions children ask are the darndest questions you ever heard. To the point and very crystal clear. Like, for instance, what's a martini? Can I have one? Why is that fat man eating all the ice cream? How can we pay the check? Mom said we're broke. You may think you know all the answers, such a high IQ. When a 5-year-old asks the questions, then you become chum. Such a dumb questions children ask are the darndest questions you ever heard. So direct and downright down to earth. Like, for instance, why is my teacher always yelling? Why do I have to learn about the Pilgrims? Well, I'll be smart when I get 21. Yes, the questions children ask are fun. Where is heaven? Why is blue? Daddy, can I buy a zoo? Where's my navel? Water's air. How come Grandpa lost his hair? Mommy, why don't we get a sister? We could just try one. Daddy could buy one. Questions children ask are the darndest questions you ever heard. If you listen, you will get a laugh. So remember, when you feel pompous, a rather special, very well read, and terribly important, brother, I guarantee you'll drop your mask. When you hear, hey, mister, I was wondering, mister, I was wondering how you got so tall and so skinny, and how come your mommy don't make you comb your hair like my mommy does, and how come you dance and sing and you act silly all the time, huh? And how come you have a big nose, huh? How come, mister? How come? Oh, those funny, frustrating, far out, infuriating questions. Little children, that's all. Well, we've had a wonderful time here tonight, and I'd like to thank Shari Lewis and Howie Morris for joining us, and also Harvey Korman. Now, before we leave, I'd like to pass along a little-known scientific fact. If you divide 32 bumblebees into 2 equal groups, do you know what you get? You get stung a lot.